The missiles are broken. You need to get like a direct hit to be able to get anything more than a critical right now. It's kind of crazy. That's what I was saying. They just beat it into submission. Just you take it. And a lot of people don't realize too, the only thing that's flying with a helicopter are the rotors. The body of the helicopter itself is literally just dangling down there like a pendulum. So that's why it has a lot of weird characteristics too. When you take off, it has that kind of sweep where you have to, oh man, so many weird little things about flying helicopters that were so foreign after flying airplanes for so long. That was such a weird concept to wrap my head around. The fact that it was just, once you kind of realize that that's what's happening and the body itself isn't necessarily flying. You're flying those rotors. Oh, crazy. And then when you're in there, I mean, you guys that have been in a helicopter, you can see it when they start working that cyclic or pulling on the and the collective, and you see those blades turning and flexing, and oh man, it looks cool, but even thinking about it, I still get nervous. See, now it went and reset my fuel. Why did it reset my fuel out of nowhere? I'm tempted to try it because we're getting 10 minutes, 10 good minutes out of the drop tank. This thing it's not great on fuel, but it's not sucking it down either. We knew we were going to be a little disappointed with the speed, but my God, is this thing slow. This thing is slow. So slow. Male helicopter pilots are you? Oh yeah, the lumbar, my back. Oh dude, it's been really hard to not go get surgery. It's been a lot better as the years have gone by, but yeah, I still struggle with it. I refuse to have it worked on. But yeah, right between the two, I finally got an MRI when I got home, and it was all squished together. Like, oh great. And I relatively didn't even fly that long compared to some of these other guys, never had a real like seriously heavy landing or anything like that. I mean, that's just regular wear and tear, so it's kind of crazy. Cartilage helps. And they don't care about comfort either. People say, oh, well, they can fit this many troops in there. And it's like, yeah, they fit, but it's not safe, And it's literally like swapped on the fly, right? They just, okay, well, let's switch it from cargo to people. Yo, Fuzzy's getting the hang of that thing. So even with the new engines, we're still having a hard time getting to 1.1. There in a dive, it's getting it. Oh, there we go. For the first time, we're over 1.1. 1.12. No, no more than that. So while most planes I do not recommend riding the afterburner in, this one you're going to have to. You got him. Those probably won't hit. He's just going to dip behind that ridge. Damn it, come on. Give him a couple trajectories to deal with. Got him. About time we get a severe. Alright, this guy's going away from us, so he's looking for me. He's up there by himself. We need to knock him off his perch. Never, and I say never get on a military helicopter unless it is leaking some type of fluid. Yeah, no kidding, right? Honestly, that is an absolutely true statement. If an aircraft isn't leaking a little bit on the ground, it's probably got something slightly wrong with it because they're meant to marry up once they heat up. The bodies heat up, so it means one of two things. One, it's either empty, which is probably the worst, or two, something is not sitting right. Something's not sitting in the right spot. The only thing that probably shouldn't be leaking is fuel. Start to smell fuel, I probably would be a little nervous. Heavy fuel. They always smell a little bit like fuel. I can smell it now. I do love that smell. Nothing like a good whiff of JP5. God, he shot everything. There's at least 6 in there, if not more. Oh, no way. These things are so slow. So slow. So far, in my experience, you have to use those missiles to your defensive advantage because you don't have the speed to notch pretty much anything. You definitely don't have the speed to run. So that's why you see me, that's not really my tactic to send multiple missiles at one target. I like to make sure that it's defeated before I shoot another one. But with this, 12 missiles, you can pretty much give every target 2 missiles and then get in there closer and then do your loadout how you want. If you want to carry more 9Ms or use the Charlies to do that, I don't know, marry that up the way you want. But right now we're just using the 120Bs. Maybe I should throw some Charlies on there. Oh, I don't have them yet. Yeah, I did. I unlocked them, didn't I? We unlocked our Charlies, didn't we? No, I haven't yet. I don't like them. I feel like I'm handicapped when I get in close with somebody and all I have left is, a C5. I'm like, well, I don't even want to shoot it at him because I feel like it's not even gonna come close. I have to hold back, hold a lock. Yeah, it sucks. Exactly. For the 33, I'm talking like for the new F-18. You definitely have to be. Even I think once we finally get the rest of these performance mods, because we only have a couple more to go, and it's going to be maxed out on performance. It is not as near as fast as the Legacy. It is in a dive, but that's it. So while I was thinking earlier, I was thinking you might be able to, and you should still be able to climb a little bit more in this. You're still going to have to be kind of wary of how high you get, but at least you'll be able to use that altitude now and get into a dive and get going a little bit faster. So honestly, I'm going to wait till I have full performance before I start trying that out. Let's do one in first person too. I'm going to try this cockpit out. But I tell you what, in a close fight, once we start getting the hang of this thing, I can't see anything competing with it 1v1. This thing is amazing at slow speed. I mean, we didn't even have G-Suit yet, and I whooped that Su-27. The only reason he beat us was because I passed out at that one point, and he took that like 90-degree shot, and we were passed out. Spaded to spaded. You're gonna win that fight 9 times out of 10. The gun is really accurate too, as it is on all Hornets. The Hornets just have the best gun. A little less ammo though. If I remember right, the late gets almost 600 rounds. This only's got 412. So a little light on the cannon, but that's still enough. We haven't ran out yet. And I've done quite a few gun runs on the ground targets, so it's enough. And it only gets 20 more countermeasures, so instead of 40, you get 60. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Well, that thing does, have you just not unlocked them yet? That thing does get 77s, doesn't it? I can't get him back there. Who shot at me? Oh, he just died. Oh, I had him. Shit. There he is. Damn it. Shit. Ugh. Totally botched that there. I hit that button one too many times, and by that time my thing had cycled out. Radar work is key, guys. Practice, practice, practice that radar work. Get good keybinds for it. The more you stay on top of your radar and stay ahead of those missiles being fired, the better off you're gonna be. The more accurate you can be with your missiles, just better all around. It seems like every battle I get taken out early, I end up getting complacent with my radar at some point. That was a big boo-boo right there. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta swap my battery. We wore it out today. On the rise. And we're back. Test, test, test. Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Oh, no worries. Just, we'll hang out, dude. No worries. If you don't have something else at this BR, there's no reason to go dragging in for no reason. No reason to do no reason. I can yap for a few minutes. Anybody have any questions about the Super Hornet? Is anybody curious about it, on whether or not they should grind it or not? Because it's definitely worth it. While I am becoming more and more disappointed with the speed, especially after when I test flew it before I had it, the speed was, it felt pretty on par. I was actually happy with it. So this grind has been a little disappointing, just a little bit. And the fact that I've had such a hard time getting above Mach 1.1, and now even with the engines, we're barely getting over Mach 1.1, like that's concerning. That's definitely concerning. It's showing its bigger size and heavier weight. But that said, like I said, in a 1v1, I'm really excited to see how this thing does in bullet hell. When they finally let bullet hell out, whew, I think this thing's gonna shine there. Kind of like the Gripen will as well. The Gripen's gonna shine, and this is gonna shine for sure. Well, now it's saying I'm crew locked. All right, it totally kicked you. Oh, well, you switched to ground. That's why it did that.